Hello, it's Sunday today and I'm in the kitchen and I've been busy. I'm making beetroot relish. I've just got one more beetroot slice and then I'll put all the spices in the pot, and while the pot is on slowly simmering, I'll be working on my third and last snow video, and then I'll get to writing or rewriting and correcting some of my text in a wee book I'm trying to write for my younger grandchildren for them to read. Now, early this morning I also made some marmalade, so it's just sitting here cooling now. It's really hot, and I use that in a lot of baking. I like to put it in my carrot cake, or in my lemon Madeira cake. I'll put a little bit in it, or sometimes on the icing. And I also like it in my meals, like sometimes with carrots, or depending on what sort of a meat dish or chicken dish I make or whatever. It's just so handy to have. I don't like marmalade type jam or anything on my sandwiches, but I actually do quite like it in my cooking. So I always try and make sure that I have a jar at hand so that I can just take a teaspoon or a tablespoon out at will and use it. So just let me get this finished and I'll get back into my woman cave. Right, all I need to do now is assemble. Now here I had an apple lying on the bench with a bruise in it, and it didn't look too good, so I thought, well, it won't last long. I might as well add it to the relish. I'm sure it'll taste lovely. Here are my spices. Cloves, cumin, nutmeg, balsamic vinegar, but I've also, for an added taste, I've got some fig and date vinegar that I'm going to add a wee bit to, and my brown sugar. So here I go. Now, I'm a firm believer in putting the spices in first with the oil, because I just want them to come to their own before I add the onions. So I'm going to sweat the onions, then I'm going to add the beetroot, and then the vinegars and the sugar. And so now that I've added everything, including the vinegars and the sugar, I'm just going to let it simmer on a very, very low heat to sweat and cook right through. So now I'll have time to work on my videos. Another glorious day in our wet country, white country. Oh, beautiful and white. Sun is out. It almost feels warm, but it's -6 and it's just lovely. I'm just so enjoying this. Yesterday we walked about 11k. I'm not going to do that today, but oh, just gorgeous. Look at that. There are lots of trails, not just of footprints and tyres from the Conservation Department, but also from the wildlife. There are boar and deer in this part of the country and these woods, and they're looking for food. And yesterday, even though I saw a lot of tracks, I couldn't really film them or photograph them because there wasn't enough sun, but now they're actually a bit, I've got sun on my screen, I can't see properly either now, but anyway, they're here. Well, I've got so much footage that going to be hard to know what to show you, because I'm sure you don't want 3 or 4 or 5 hours worth of snow views. It's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. What a day. Are you enjoying the views? You liking the snow? Well, there's more where that came from. We're back where we started, and it's been fantastic these last few days. We're going home tomorrow. We have to vacate our home by 10:30, so it'll get all organised though, no problem. And again, it'll just be a straight drive home. We won't be touristing anywhere, won't be stopping anywhere to annoy anyone. We'll stick to the rules, keep to ourselves, and drive straight home. But it's been absolutely fantastic.
Maakt nog wat uit dat je die pannetje doet, wat je zelf wil. Je kan natuurlijk even kijken. Oh, ei heb niet gedaan, hè? Ja.
Well, I've come a long way. I haven't finished, but I have got all the bits in the video that I want. I just now need to fine tune it and find some decent music. But now I'm off back to the kitchen because I'm pretty sure that beetroot chutney is almost done. Okay, a look at this. Absolutely lovely. Now it's not pulp mush, but it's really well slow cooked. Now I used raw beetroot, and the recipe actually did say that you could just use canned, but I don't have canned and I prefer to use fresh stuff. Anyway, but what I want to do is I don't want all these big bits, so I'm going to put it in the whiz and not totally puree it, but I just want to chop it into a little bit finer consistency. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right, it's noisy. There she blows. The best part about being the main cook of the house is you get to taste everything. Yum. There's still a wee bit of a bite to the beetroot. It's not tangy sour, but at the back of your throat you know that there's vinegar in there. And it's not mush. Oh, yum. Oh, so delicious. All in all, on this sunny but very chilly Sunday, it's 5 degrees out there, I've had a good day. Yeah, do the things that you enjoy and it gives you a good feeling. Yeah, that was good. I didn't have a good start to the day and it's all been wiped out just by having success in the kitchen and in my woman cave, the two places, the house I love best.